What's going on, everybody? Anon here, and we have a confirmed restock that's imminent for Pokemon. So people have been chomping at the bit, wondering what's going to happen, when things are going to happen. And early this week, we had one of our distro reps call up, and they were a little giddy, and said that there's some stuff coming next week or two, and to get ready. Yeah, we didn't really think anything of it. We're thinking, maybe we're getting some bundles for 151 because they've been dropping like crazy, and they're still sitting on Walmart at $49.99. Then we thought maybe it's surging, and maybe it's something else. But he seemed to be really, really excited, but wouldn't let on to what the situation is. So then earlier today, we talked to a different rep, and they were also giddy, but we got a little bit of additional information here. So I've mentioned probably for close to a month now that I think Temporal Forces is coming to market. And I've talked about how the back end of Pokemon Center supply chain is linked to their global, I shouldn't say, well, when I say global, I mean nationwide distribution within the US, basically, when they receive product from shippers to when they ship it to distribution, when they receive it from the printers and ship to distribution. And it's not always the case, because I think they do tend to turn products off and on. But it is the case with Temporal Forces. And we'll walk through this, and we'll get to the big hitter after this. So Temporal, obviously, pretty light print period, whatever you wanna call it. Kind of like the trough of demand for Scarlet Violet right before Twilight Masquerade started to get a little bit of hype. You look here. Twilight Masquerade was almost sold out from Pokemon Center. There wasn't much out there. Then all of a sudden one day, they showed 20,000 plus boxes available. And at the time, the boxes were at like $110, $115, something like that. So there's no way the Pokemon company would say, hey, we're selling these for 161 and the market's at 115. Let's stock 20,000 boxes. It doesn't work that way. So, that's what, 35 pallets, something like that. So as we see up here, as recently as 8th, which was 2 days ago, at 9:38 p.m., they were showing more than 20,000 plus quantity of supply. And when I say more than 20,000 plus in my other videos, it's because it literally shows 20,000 plus. Now, fast forward to yesterday, and I just took this snap right now, a couple minutes ago. So this is Pokemon Center today. You can see the exact same information. However, the stock has now declined. So they have moved all of the product above 15,000 boxes out of Pokemon Center, and they've shipped it to distribution. And the reason why I know that is because our rep has basically confirmed it. So next week, the following week, distribution is going to be opening sales for Temporal Forces. And we're told also Surging Sparks for booster boxes. So I know there was a rumor that Surging Sparks booster boxes were coming in February, but we're told it's coming in the next week or two, and it's imminent. So if that doesn't happen, is what it is. But that's what we're being told now. So I think Temporal and Surging Sparks are the next two obvious reprints to come. We've had SV Base, which was completely unnecessary. We've had Obsidian and Paldea and Paradox. We've had Twilight to a lesser extent. We have not had Temporal. We have not had Surging, and we have not had Stellarcraft. So of the demand, Temporal is just, people don't have it. There was so little of it printed relative to the overall demand, especially now. I mean, you can see these boxes. These boxes are selling for $175 on Pokemon Center, or I'm sorry, on TCG Player, when there's a ton available on Pokemon Center. It's going to sell out quickly, to be honest with you. So this is going to hit distribution the next couple weeks. And then Surging Sparks, it looks like there's a bunch coming. I don't know how much. I don't know how little. But we did get confirmation it's coming. And then another item, and I'm just hypothesizing, is we're probably going to get some 151 bundles. And again, this is just me guessing. I have no information on this one. None of our reps led on to it. But but I think this is a way for Pokemon Center to push some product back into the market. And quite honestly, if Temporal hits the shelves, it's going to fly off. People are going to buy it. And quite honestly, the singles in the set have gone through the roof. So wanted to have this video because I've heard rumblings for a couple weeks now, but now that we have direct contact and confirmation, this is what's happening. So if you're looking for boxes, they're coming. So anyway, guys, we get this in the Discord first. So subscribe to the channel. Ton of good information coming. I did my piece yesterday on Journey Together. I'm not going to talk about it for a long time because it's kind of dead and tired at this point. So now we move forward and we get back to some value add. So again, subscribe to the channel, Discord, and we'll talk soon.